So now I'm going to discuss what is the radioactivity. So what is the radiation first? The unstable nucleus disintegrates by emission of alpha and beta and gamma particles spontaneously. The process of this emission of alpha and beta and gamma particles spontaneously is called radiation, and this concept is called radioactivity. So radioactivity means unstable nucleus decays and try to get stability by emission of alpha and beta and gamma particles. So this concept is called radioactivity, and the alpha and beta gamma particles are called radiation. So here, uh, if a nuclear emitted from a nucleus, alpha particle emitted. So that nucleus decreases its mass number 4 units, sorry, mass number 4 units and its atomic number 2 units. So if a nuclear emits a beta particle, its atomic number decreases 1 unit and its mass number remains, its atomic number remains same and mass number decreases 1 unit. If a nuclear emits gamma particle, its atomic number and its mass number both are neither change. So neither are not change. So means so atomic number and mass number both are same, no change. So this emission of alpha and beta and gamma particles are called radiation. Now, what is the radioactivity decay law? So what is the radioactivity decay law means? Suppose what is the radioactivity decay law means the number of nuclei decaying per unit time. The number of radioactivity decay law means the number of radioactivity nuclei decay per unit time is called radioactivity decay. So suppose let so now I'm going to share one slide to you, that is the that is the what is the radioactivity decay law. So now this is a so here radioactivity decay law means the number of nuclei decay per unit second or unit instant of time is directly proportional to the number of nuclei present at the initial position. So what is the radioactivity decay law? The number of nuclei decay per unit time is directly proportional to the initial number of nucleides. Suppose at t equal to 0, this is and so at t equal to 0, let t equal to at time t equal to 0, we have a capital N R number of nucleides. After time t, so there is a capital N number of nucleides on remains. So what is the according definition of the radioactive law? Minus dN by dt in proportional to capital N. Here minus sign indicates decaying. So dN by dt means number of nucleus are decaying. So derivation of dN by dt directly proportional to the nucleus n naught or n. So next step dN by dt becomes minus lambda n. Here lambda is a proportional constant. So dN by dt equal to minus lambda n, where lambda is a disintegration constant. So here dN by n. So by alteration of above equation, dN by n becomes minus lambda dt. dN by n equal to minus lambda dt. So that is the equation number 1. That is the equation number 1. Then so next that is a equation number 1. So next, so by derivation of the equation, dn by n equal to minus lambda dt, by integration of that equation, becomes log e n equal to minus log lambda c. C is a integration constant, that is let equation number 2. Then it is by applying boundary condition, initial conditions at t equal to 0, capital N equal to n naught. So this substitute in equation number 2, then become log e n naught equal to t. So by substitution of equation, that is the equation 3. So c equal to, according equation 3, c equal to log e into n naught. Substitution of equation 3 in equation 2, what happened? Log e into n equal to minus lambda t plus log e n naught. In place of c, we substituted log e n naught from equation number 3. This becomes log e into n naught by n naught equal to minus lambda t, and n by m naught equal to, that becomes e power minus lambda t. Finally, capital N equal to n naught e power minus lambda t. So that is the radioactivity decay law. So after t time, we have a capital N number of particles. So that capital N number of particles we can calculate by using capital N equal to n naught e power minus lambda t. So here n naught is a initial number of nucleus, and lambda is a decay constant, and t is a time, and capital N is a remains nucleus chain. So finally, radioactive decay law, capital N equal to n naught e power minus lambda t. So that is a radioactivity decay law. So then half-life. What is the half-life? Half-life means, half means it is a half sagam. So the time required to decay half of radioactivity nuclei, its initial number of nuclei is called half-life time. So what is time required to decay 1/2 number of nucleides of its original nucleides is called half-life period. So half-life period or half-life time. Suppose let at t equal to 0 time, at initial time we have a n naught nucleides. After t time, after t equal to capital T time, we have a n naught by 2 nucleides. Means there is a decay occurred, then we have a, after t equal to capital D time, we have only capital N naught by 2 nucleides. Means there is decreased 1/2 number of initial nucleus. So that is called a half-life. So here let the number of nuclei present at t equal to 0 time is a n naught. Okay, at t equal to 0 time is a n naught, and after t time, capital T time, we have a n naught by 2 number of nucleus. So there, that capital T is called a half-life period. So we can write from radioactivity decay law, capital N equal to n naught e power minus lambda t. If t equal to small t equal to capital T, then what happens? So number of nucleus, remains number of nucleus are n naught by 2. So capital N equal to n naught by 2. So n naught by 2 equal to, from above equation, n naught by 2 equal to n naught e power minus lambda t. So we can write from this equation e power lambda 2 equal to 2. E power lambda t equal to 2. Yes or no? So e power lambda t equal to 2. So from by alteration of that equation, lambda t equal to log e2. Lambda t equal to log e2. So capital T become log e2 by t. So capital T, half-life period, capital T equal to log e2 by lambda. So that is a capital T equal to half-life period, log e2 equal to lambda. So next one slide is a, so that become capital T equal to log e2 by lambda. Then Then we can write a log E2 as a 2.303 into log 10 2 by lambda. So capital T become 0.693 by lambda. So there is a finally we have capital T equal to 0.693 by lambda. Here lambda is a disintegration constant and capital T is a half-life period. So that is a half-life period. So next one is a mean life period. So mean life, what is the mean life? Average or average life? Tau. We can indicate average life as a tau bar. So this reciprocal of a decay constant also called mean life. Reciprocal of a decay constant also called mean life. So here what is the mean life means? Let capital N not number radioactivity nucleus are there in at t equal to 0 time. After t and t plus dt time, we have a dn number of particles are remains in initial nucleus. Then the total number of half-life become t into dn. Okay, total number of half-life become t equal to t into d into n. So here we can write t equal to means mean life means small t equal to integration of 0 to infinity into t dn by capital N naught. That is a mean life means. So capital number of remains particles then total number of particles. So t equal to integration of 0 to infinity t into d into capital N by N naught. That is the equation number 1. But we know that already we know that from radioactivity decay law, capital N equal to N naught e power minus lambda t by by derivation of this equation dn equal to N naught e power minus lambda t into minus lambda into dt. So from alteration of above equation dn equal to N naught lambda e power minus lambda t into d lambda dt. So that is the equation number 2. So substitution of equation number 2 in equation number 1. So equation number 2 we have a dn equal to. So equation number 1 we have a t equal to in place of dn substitute equation number 2 that becomes integration of 0 to infinity t into n naught lambda e power minus lambda t dt by capital N naught. So by integration of this equation, what happens? According integration of UV formula, we have a t equal to integration of 0 to infinity lambda t into e power minus lambda t into dt. So finally, so by alteration of this equation, cancellation of infinity integral, we have a t equal to 1 by lambda. Here, that is a final equation. Here, t is a average life period and lambda is a disintegration constant. So, initially, the definition of a main life is a reciprocal of decay constant is called mean life. That is a t equal to 1 by lambda is a mean life. So next one is a relation between half-life and mean life. That is, we know that half-life period is a t equals 0.693 by lambda, and we know that mean life is a 1 by lambda equal to t. So by substitution of 1 by lambda equal to t, automatically capital T equal to we have 0.693 into t. There is a capital T is a half-life and small t is a mean life with product of 0.693. That is a relation between half-life and mean life. So totally today, uh, uh, today we learned about what is the radioactivity, what is the radiation, and what is the radioactivity decay law. So what is the radiation? Emission of alpha and beta and gamma particles are called radiation. And so why radiation occur? So heavy nucleus try to get stability by emitting alpha and beta and gamma particles. That is the radioactivity decay law. The decay. So what is the radioactivity decay means? So radioactivity decay. What is the radioactivity decay means? So I'm sharing one slide for you. So that is the radioactivity decay law. The number of nuclei per unit time is directly proportional to the capital number of nucleus at instant time. So what is the radioactivity decay law? The number of nuclei decay per unit time is directly proportional to the capital number of number of particles which are in initial time t equal to 0. That is the radioactivity decay law. Finally, radioactivity decay law, we get T capital N equal to N naught e power minus lambda T. So then half-life period. What is the half-life period? Time required to decay one half of nuclei, half of its original nuclei at T equal to 0 time is called half-life period. So that is at T equal to, suppose at T equal to 0, we have a N naught particle. After T equal to capital T, we have a N naught by 2 particle, means half of its original particles, that is uh, capital T time. So that capital T time is called half-life period. Half-life period capital T equal to 0.693 by lambda. So next one, mean life. So mean life means, so reciprocal of the dissipation constant is called mean life period, that is T equal to 1 by lambda. And then relation between half-life and mean life, that is a capital T equal to 0.693 by lambda. Sorry, 0.693 into T, that is a relation between half-life and mean life. And also I forgot to say that, so eh, suppose if a nuclide emit a alpha particle, so it decreases atomic number 2 units and mass number 4 units. So alpha particles nothing but helium nucleus, and if a nuclide emits beta particles, so its atomic number remains same and mass number decreases 1 unit. Beta particles nothing but electrons, and if a nuclide emits gamma particle, its atomic number and mass number remains same. This alpha and beta and gamma particles are called radiation. So that is the brief discussion about radioactivity and radiation.